Hello everyone, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how you can edit videos like a pro easily and quickly on your mobile devices. Adobe Premiere Rush has made this so easy for anyone without any prior experience of editing to edit videos on the fly anywhere in the world. I'm so excited to show you how amazing Adobe Premiere Rush is to quickly and easily edit your videos for professional looking results. When you don't know these techniques I'm going to show you, you will be wasting your time and not getting pro-looking videos, wondering why your videos don't look as good as other people's videos. When you see these tips and tricks I'm going to show you, your videos will stand out, look professional, like you paid someone a lot of money to edit them for you. It will not look like just cut and pasted. Keep watching. Adobe Premiere Rush is an all-in-one powerful mobile device video editing app. I think this is so phenomenal that Adobe Premiere Rush gives us these amazing features at our fingertips. Show you powerful titles, transitions, color grading, color adjustments, filters, speeding up and slowing down your clips on the fly, and personalized voiceover. Add your personal touch to it. You can do live videos as well inside of your editing. So powerful. I'm going to show you how to create powerful videos. But you also have the option to share the video on any of these social media platforms. I come from editing on Final Cut and Premiere Pro, and to see what Adobe Premiere Rush does on the fly, the performance engine is so fast and there's no lag time. Like I said, you have real-time playback. Let's dive into how you can work easily and quickly to create professional videos with Adobe Premiere Rush. Anyone can edit now. I'll be showing you right now. Here is the beginning interface. We want to start a new project, so let's hit this plus button on the bottom, and it will ask you if you want to add media or take video or photos. In this case, I want to add my own video. You will see it accesses your camera roll, your pictures and things like that, or if you've got cloud documents or Dropbox, etc. It does come with sample media for you to practice with. So I'm going to select the clips the videos I want to edit. So that one, and you have to select at least 3. This one and here. And so it'll ask you to name it right here, and you can name it, so I'll call it beach time, and say create. And just like that, Adobe Premiere Rush imports this. Look at the speed of the performance in which it updates, imports this media. You can just click now and drag, and your clips are inside of Adobe Premiere Rush, and you can see it here. A pinch to expand and see the clips more clearly, what's in them. So, and you can contract as well. Okay, so this is what we have. We have our play control on the top here. Let's say that you were like, oops, I forgot to import a clip. No problem. Let's go to the plus button down in the bottom left and go back to media. And let's say I wanted to add these palm trees. I can simply add that. And again, look at the speed in which Adobe Premiere Rush does it. So thank you. This is so great, Adobe. So now we can see I have this clip with some palm trees. Okay, so let's say that, oh, you're like, okay, I really don't want that one. And so what you can do, down in the bottom, just click and drag, and you will see that you have a delete button or a trash button here, and just simply hit that with the clip you don't want, and it will delete that clip for you. So that's how you can add and delete clips you don't want. Okay, so this is so cool. So next, let's talk about some other functions. So coming back onto here on the bottom, you have these tabs here. This one on the second one here will show you if you have voiceovers or you have music on these tracks here. You can hide that by clicking that button. Also, you can choose from different modes, different formats you want. You can hit this back button to go back, okay? So that's that little back button that will always undo what you don't want. Like if you're using Instagram, only uses square videos. So you can, it comes with this, and it's so great that it has that. Just so you know, you can also add live videos. So if you choose capture over here, it will actually use your camera to record live videos for you, and it will put it in the timeline. So this is the timeline here, okay? So we can just click and drag. Now, let's say I want to rearrange the clips. I can just simply click and hold it and move the clip to the position I would like it to. And it's amazing that Adobe Premiere Rush will just automatically put the other clips right next to it. It understands that. So now if I scrub, you can see this is where my video is at. This is what I'm getting. And I kind of think that I want to switch it back. So click and drag, and that's it. It is so simple. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to edit this clip here, the second clip, because it's quite long compared to the other ones. So what I can do is sort of get it. I'm just clicking here and dragging, and where I see I'd like it to start, maybe around here. Let's say I want this clip to start here. All I have to do is click on the orange corner and drag it in, and notice that Adobe Premiere Rush is so fantastic. It's so next level. It automatically aligns and moves all the other clips to work with it. So now if I go back here and I play, you'll see that that clip comes in there instead of before. Okay, it comes in right where the water is about to come onto the feet. Let's talk about another way of editing. So I like this clip, but I don't like all of it. So what can I do? So what I will do here is on the bottom, you have all of your controls here, and they're quite simple to use. So everything is at the touch of your fingertips, which I think is so cool and really, really easy to work with. So what I can do here is go and get my scissors, right? There you see the scissors is right here. And I'm going to get to the clip where I want to cut it. So I want to cut it. I would like to cut it right there. So I grab the scissors and check it out. It just cuts it just like that. So that's how you would edit if you wanted a clip, but you want to edit a clip, but the editing is not in the beginning or the end. And so there's a part I want to cut out. So there, that part I'd like to cut. All right, so then I hit the scissors again, right? And how do I get rid of this part now? I don't want that part, right? So I simply hit the trash can and it is gone. Okay, so just like that, I've gotten rid of the part of the video I did not want. So you saw how simple and easy that was to do. So let's say I'd like to scale up this clip. What I can do here is I can go to transform down in the bottom here, okay? And I can simply go to scale with the clip selected, go to scale, and I can scale it up just like that. Isn't that cool? Now, let's talk about some other things. A lot of editors love to speed up or slow down a clip. And that is something we all like to do just for cool effects. And let's look at this right now. Let's look at the speed. So what I would like to do in this case is select this clip and I would like to slow it down a little bit just for some dramatic effects. So what I will do is go down here and select speed. Okay, so we have speed is right here. And what I want to do is select the speed range. So this option right here, and I get a slider bar. This slider control here will help me to slow down or actually speed up or slow down. Okay, if I drag it to the left, it's going to slow the video down, slow the playback down. If I drag it to the right, it will speed it up. The shorter the clip is in the timeline, the faster it will be. And if I slow it down like that, actually these dots, the further the dots are, the slower the clip will be, and the closer the dots, the faster the clip will play. So let's slow it down dramatically so you can see what I'm talking about. So now if I come here, if I go and I play it, you can see how beautiful that is. Let's say I want to add some music into this now. So what I would do is go back to the plus button on the bottom, and for the sake of copyright, I'm just going to use the media that they have here that comes with Adobe Premiere Rush. You'll see that it has sample audio. Okay, so there's Rush sounds. You can choose your own songs, your own albums. I'm just going to use the one that kind of like that comes with it. I'm going to go with this one. It doesn't exactly match, but oh well. You can see how fast that imported. And now I have my music along with my video. So that's so great that we can just add music, our own personalized music. Let's play it back. So what I can do is, because I think that this is too loud, I can go back into the audio settings and I can tell the audio clip volume. I can just lower it, but I have to turn this auto volume off, and I can lower this And if I expand this, you can actually see that this blue line, the blue waveform, is actually decreasing. So here, you look at it here, okay? You can see that. And if I bring it down to the left, the sliding controls, you can see that it's getting less. And so I just want to hear a little bit of that video sound, because I would like my audio music to be the sound you hear more. Checking the audio volume will maintain the audio highs and lows, so you don't get any blown out sounds or high-pitched sounds. On the right here, you can see that all of my audio levels are staying within, they're not getting into the red zone. So that's kind of what this does. If I uncheck that, you'll see I start to get some red clipping there, and that's going to sound distorted in my video when I render it. So that's why you want to have the audio volume checked. And I can record my own personalized voiceover. Okay, so this is so great. So if you're doing something like business, you can add your personalized message, and I think that that is so wonderful. So let's go over here, going to start it. Move the playhead. This is the playhead, the blue is the playhead. So I'm going to move it there, and what I can do here is click on the microphone little icon here. Now when I click on it, I'm going to get a countdown, and hit it again. Now it's red. Hit it again. There's a countdown. Fun at the beach. So I recorded my own personalized voiceover, and I think this is so great. Let me play it for you. Fun at the beach. Love it. Let's talk about if you wanted to do some more dramatic editing, right? So let's say I would like one of these clips to be faster than the other. If I play it back, okay, they're playing, I would like to create a little more effects with these, a little more dramatic. So what I can do is go back here. Notice I'm hitting the back arrow, and I can come back into speed, and I can select the speed for this one. And I would like to make this one faster this time. So I'll go to the speed range, and I will, what do I have to do to make it faster? Go to the right. So I'm going to slide the slider to the right. And now you can see that clip is getting smaller. A nice cool effect here. So if I play back, and maybe I can do that a bit more. So if I do that, so you can see how now it's much faster. So right now we'll see that there's no transitions. There's a harsh kind of, change from one clip to the next. So that's why we need transitions. So put the playback at the end of the clip, and coming down to the controls on the bottom here, you will see we have some built-in transitions. Okay. You can also add a preset and do a dissolve. You can do a dip to black or a dip to white. Let's do dissolve at first. When I click on that, you'll see that I have the duration, and the duration is how long is it going to take for that. And now you can see right here, I have this like kind of a gray icon graphic here between the clips, and that is going to show me my transition. So I do have the option to extend this transition, and you can see there that it's extended, or I can decrease it. So you do have that own control to tell it how long you would like that transition to be. So if I pinch it back and I play Fun at the beach. Transitions, I want to place the playhead between the end of the clips I want, okay, and select the transition I want. Let's do a dip to white this time, okay, and now if I play that back, you still can control it by extending it, and you can see it there, okay? So if I zoom in, I'm pinching out, okay? So we threw on some transitions with no problem. Hit the back button here, okay, that back arrow, and we're back to the main controls. Now, let's add some title to introduce our video, right? So this is so easy. So we're going to hit where it says titles, T. Now these are presets for you. All you have to do is change the text that you want, okay? Now, if that wasn't enough, Adobe gives us so much more titles to choose from. So we can hit more titles, and a new window comes up, and you can see this is 1 out of 29 down here. And if I click to the right, you can see I've got 29 pages of this, and a category for almost everything for your content that you're creating. It is awesome, and basically it does so much. It also has graphics in here. Tap on it and it would load it into the timeline. I'm going to close this, and so now I'm just going to choose this basic one here. When I click on that, you see that it loads it right on the top of the timeline above the other clips. This works like the options you get here is like any text editor that you're familiar with. So you have options like changing the font type. So I can change it from something to Arial bold. Then I can go to the font size, and with the slider controls, really increase the title. So it's endless. You also have the character spacing, and that will space out each character for you. So you can see that you can stylize and customize this to your needs. And you also have the color option. So when you click the color, if you click on this little icon right there with the color and hold. Okay, so once we click on that, we get this color wheel, and we can choose a color that we like. And you just click and drag, and this is so cool. So now I want to customize the title. And so how do we do this? So what I want to do here is just double tap on the actual text, and my keyboard comes up. So cool, right? And I'm just going to call this Beachy. And you'll notice that it's that color that I chose before. And then I can just say done. And you can see it's not at the beginning here. And Adobe Premiere Rush is kind of showing us that. So we can simply click and drag it to the beginning of that the timeline. Audio, make sure everything is aligned. And now this title is going on for too long. Scroll here and just drag it in, and you'll see that my title is shorter now. So if I come back and I play, one of the things that might happen is like you're going, oh, I don't really like that text. I don't like that style. So you simply click, hold, and you can delete it. Back, and let's say you want to choose a different style, and something like this one. Okay, and it puts it right there for you, and it will put it where the playback is. So make sure you're aligning it. And if I play this back, you'll see that I have that option. Fun at the beach. Next up, what we're going to do now is really add some pizzazz to our videos. So as you can see, the colors of our video is not like really so great. We can color adjust our videos, or color grade our videos. Control bars here and select color. Now, when I select color, Adobe Premiere Rush comes with some presets of filters for you to give you customized looks. If I were to hit cinematic, you'll see a drastic difference in the colors of the video. So there's a lot more contrast, there's a lot more saturation going on. Let's go to film, and if I were to go to, you can do something black and white, if you can do all sorts of looks here. Now, let's say you didn't like any of these, and let's say also you have a video that you think needs more light. So let's go to one of these here, and let's say I want more light. I want to make this brighter. I can simply click down here and click on the exposure, and if I bring that up, you'll see that it brightens it up. So just like that, it is really, really great to bring. If you've got clips that are shot with low light, you have that control to bring more light into it and brighten it up. So I have a lot of control, individual controls here. So I can add some more contrast, and I can add, let's see, vibrance. Saturation is going to really amp up those colors for me. And there you can see the green is really popping when I increase the saturation value there. Say you wanted to go for a tint, like a certain mood, you can do all of these. Now, let's say that I achieve the look I want. We don't want all the clips to have different colors. So what we would do in this case is that we can choose, based on the adjustments we made here, what we can do is create our own preset. So if you slide all the way to the right and hit options, you have the option to create a preset. And I'm going to call this one my beach preset, and I'll hit save. And now, where is that preset? Why did I do that? Because I need to add it to the rest of the other clips, right? If I come over here and I go to your presets, here is my preset. This is the one I chose. So it's already on the first one. So what I need to do is go select the second clip and hit this, and you'll see the difference. Okay, so if I undo that, okay, that's normal. And what my preset, okay, is that. Now I'll go to the next clip, select it. I can expand this out for you to see. And if I hit my preset, you'll see that dramatic difference. So let's undo that with the back arrow. Okay, that's normal. And with my, okay, let's say that your preset isn't working for all of your clips. So you can see in this one, it looks a bit too red, too saturated. So what I can do is still go into the color controls here on the bottom. And what I can do here is select the saturation and lower that. And you can see that that helps a lot. And I can go into vibrance, maybe increase the vibrance a bit more. And there's a tint on here as well. So let me decrease that tint. I want to get the water to look a bit more blue or green. And so I think this is looking better. Okay, so my audio is a little bit longer. So come right here to playhead. And with the audio selected, I want to go to my scissors, cut it, and then I want to trash that. Okay, so just like that, it is awesome. Now I might want to add a transition to get out of this. So I might do a dip to black. And so if I do that now, you'll see I have a nice fade out as well. Let's say everything is done and we're happy with our editing. We are ready to export our video and upload it to any of our social media platforms or save it directly onto our smart devices. So when you're finished, you want to come up to this upper right button with a little arrow and click on that. Okay, and we get the ready to export options. Now, the first thing you'll see here is the quality settings. In my opinion, the automatic works perfectly. Adobe Premiere Rush finds the best options for you. You do have the option to choose 1080, 30, and you'll see that these settings will change. Okay, I'll leave it at automatic. And when you export, it will ask you if I want to share it on any of these social platforms after I've rendered it. Once I hit export, it's going to start rendering, and it will tell you not to close Adobe Rush or lock the device. And I love the performance of this application. It is so fast. It is mind-blowing, really. It's awesome. Look how fast it's rendering. So cool. Now it's rendered and it's already going to be saved onto my camera roll on my mobile device, but I also can click any of these options and it will ask me if I want to upload to any of these. I hope that you will enjoy working with creating professional videos at your fingertips using Adobe Premiere Rush. So like I mentioned, Adobe Premiere Rush does also work on your desktop. So once you install it, all the projects you create on your mobile devices will automatically be synced via the cloud. And when you get to your desktop, you will see them there. So if I double click on this we were working on, you'll see that there's my file, there's my project. I can continue to work on it here at another time if I didn't get to finish working with it on my mobile device. I'm going to mention a few different interface differences. The delete button is down here, the scissors is here, and if you wanted to expand the controls of the audio, that is down to the bottom left here. And then all the other controls are on the top right here. So you've got your titles, you've got transitions, color adjustments and presets and things like that. And so you can edit to your full right here, like all the controls are right there. And this is speed, so slowing down or speeding up a clip, that is over here. And audio controls are here. And if you need to scale any of your images or videos up, that is also here, or change the aspect ratios, all there. And then one other thing I wanted to mention is that the volume control now is over here to the bottom right. And you do want to make sure that you are not getting any red in there, because that's going to be, your sound is going to be distorted. Okay, you still have this option here to record, so that's great. You have the full screen mode. These are the orientations up here for landscape, portrait, and square. And that's it. And your export option is here, share, and then all of the things I spoke about before is right there. You do have that option to click on to wherever you're going to export or upload your video to on social media as well. And so you have some extra added Facebook HD, and also you have YouTube Ultra HD 4K, which is pretty cool that you have those options here. And that's it. If you need to go back and edit anything else, just click on that and you can come back in and edit everything here. So you can see it's so accessible, so easy for you to create the videos that you want with the professional edge that you also want.